Hello, YouTube, and happy Monday. Happy Monday. Big shout out to everyone who is in the building. If you haven't made it in yet, I'm going to give you a few minutes before I get started. Hello, and shout out to whoever just entered the building. All right, so I'm going to get started because that one person is just as important as 100. All right, so you guys know fall time is coming up. I think the first day of spring. I think it is Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But we have Halloween upon us. So a lot of people are doing things like having a Halloween photo shoot. So during these Halloween photo shoots, some people got very, very creative with their children and they ended up putting together like a kind of horror, scary, basically a Freddy Krueger themed Halloween photo shoot. And they actually had their little kids, their very small kids in this photo shoot. And people sounded off in the comment section and they had a lot to say about this particular photo shoot. So we're going to get off into these pictures. I hope everyone enjoying their Monday. I know sometimes Mondays can be a drag, like for real. So, yeah, I know it's a few things going on in the media and stuff. I'm going to most definitely get to a lot of that. Oh, what's up, man? Militant, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. And thank you for checking me out. Most definitely. And I was just looking at these pictures and reading the comments and just looking at how traumatized these children actually could end up being. When people scare you like that when you're young, sometimes it sticks to you. It stick throughout your whole life. Somebody could just walk up on you and you will be startled and stuff like that. People kind of hold trauma in different ways. But without further ado, I'm gonna get off into these pictures. Okay, so you see this first picture was kind of funny to me because you see the older brother is he looked like he is the one who crying the hardest. And then you see the little sister, she looked like she fell asleep. And then the little brother right here, he looked like he just eating on his Halloween candy. So he looked like he chilling. Okay, and this person in the comment section said his bad but ain't scared. He looking for the next bag of Cheetos. So he looking for his next bag of Cheetos. Okay, let's go to the next picture. All right, so we have a little girl here. I think the pictures that I see of the little kids just running like that, those are the ones that I'm like, you shouldn't have did that. So I'm looking at this little picture right here. And I'm just like, really? You got this girl running. This girl will remember this for the rest of her life. Most definitely. What's up, Malaya55? What's up? And welcome to the chat, girl. I'm talking about this Halloween photo shoot. Thank you and welcome to the chat. I know sometimes people jump in and out, but you guys make sure you hit that likey like button when you come in the building. Welcome to the chat, Malaya 555. I don't know if Halloween is a real like special holiday to y'all, but I love Halloween. You can kind of just dress up and be what you want to be, eat lots of candy, hang out, and all the loose women get to dress loose and they get to wear their pantyhose and their short dresses. But look at that little girl. She is screaming and hollering. She looks terrified. What do you guys think? I'm sitting here looking over here at the comments and it says, "This is the dumbest trend I have ever seen." That's what someone ended up commenting. And then I see somebody said, "Don't scare the babies." And then somebody said, The baby just been exposed to an early taste of hell. Oh my god. And then somebody ended up commenting and said, "Y'all show me the non people who torture their children and just laugh. Like, people, we deal with so much trauma. Why would you purposely inflict this on your own children who trust you to keep them safe? Every time I see this, I'm going to speak against it. And this is a shame, and it's not funny, and it's pathetic." So it looks like a lot of people are sounding off in the comments about this. Let's go to the next picture. Okay, look at that little boy. He is terrified. And somebody commented and said, "It looks like his soul is gone." Another person ended up commenting and said, "Why fun for mom and dad to laugh? This is more fun." I guess that's what they was trying to say. You know how people be typoing. Oh, hold on. Let me read what the comment said. Okay, Malaya said that child would be traumatized. Why didn't they think of a better idea for Halloween than this photo shoot? Yes, that's what I was thinking too, Malaya. I was thinking the same thing. It's more fun things out here. You guys know when it comes to Halloween, the creativity and the fun that you can have with your kids is just limitless. It's so much other stuff that I think they could have did than a scary photo shoot. And these are not. I could see if it was some like some teenage kids or even preteen kids, because I have a teenager that's 13, and he probably would have thought it was fun. And knowing him, he probably would have been acting like he wanted to fight Freddy Krueger or something. This year it's too evil to celebrate Halloween, and they're after the kids. Yes, and I think probably a lot of these kids are gonna look at Halloween like, oh, oh my God, they probably gonna feel like they hate Halloween after stuff like this. I really hate that they traumatize some of these kids. Um, and you know what? Well, I'm gonna tell you at the end. I don't want to ruin it. Let me see. I think Miss Kimmy Blanco finna come in the building. Let me make sure I share the link so she can come in and I can see what she thinks about this. I know I tried to tag her in it and she wasn't able to see all of the pictures like we're sitting here looking at now. But I hate to see that little boy, anybody that have kids, sometimes you can just look at kids and tell how old they are because you have kids. With me just looking at this little boy, I would probably say he's maybe probably just turned 4 or 5, I would think. I would say 3, 4, or 5. He's not that old. I would probably say 4. That boy is 4 years old, being chased by Freddy Krueger at a photo shoot. This baby is in shambles, but they put laughing faces over here when they said it. So a lot of people think it's funny, and a lot of people don't. Okay, so this little girl, she looks like she is about to turn a cartwheel trying to get away from Freddy Krueger right now. Um, and at the end, I'm gonna really talk about a few things, but I'm just gonna scoot through these pictures. Let me make sure it's Kim here. Okay, I just sent Kim the link. Kim will be coming in here talking to us about this whole photo shoot just a second. Okay, so look at her. She has the cutest bow on her head, and on her shirt it says trick or treat. Okay, Freddie needs to be scared into Karma's next year Halloween show. Thank you. They need to have Jason standing behind Freddie in next year. Let me make sure I put that on the screen. Somebody needs to call Jason and make sure he creep up on Freddie at his next photo shoot, because this is not cool, Freddy Krueger. This is so not cool, especially looking at the reputation that Freddy Krueger have. Especially anybody that grew up in the late 70s and 80s. You guys know we used to be so afraid of Freddy, or was it just me? I don't know. But somebody said she got out of there. It's the toe for me. Oh, she got a. It looked like her shoes fell off, and her toes are like sticking out of her socks. So I guess that's what they mean when they say it's the toe for me. And then we're going over to this one. Oh my god, that little girl looks so afraid. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. Okay, there we go. So this little girl is afraid. She is so afraid. Look at her. I'm gonna make this bigger. Let me see. Oh my god, look at her. She is so afraid. She is getting out of there. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all are really scaring your kids like this for laughs and for likes. Do y'all think people go too far for social media sometimes, especially when it comes to stuff involving their kids in different relationships and marriages? I see a lot of married couples doing strange things on the internet. Now we got people on the internet doing stuff like this with their kids. So this little boy, he's not moving fast enough. Like if this was real, he would be the one left behind in the horror movie. So he's still on the couch. The big brother didn't even help the little brother off the couch. And you see, he is just, and you know, the looks on these kids' faces, it don't look like it's like, I'm scared, but it's fun. It's like some really, I'm really, really scared type of stuff that I'm seeing. It doesn't look like the type of fun where they're like, "Oh my god, it's fun, but it's scary." It's not even that type. Yes, he's gone and he left his little brother behind. Like, how you gonna leave your brother? How you gonna leave your brother? Boy, you better go back and get your brother. What's up, Kita? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. And yes, Kita, they are traumatized. All these kids are traumatized, but I want to save the best one for last because I want y'all to see this one. I don't want to talk ahead of myself here. Okay, let's get off into this one. Look at this. It looked like that little boy. It looked like he tried to run and he probably ended up tripping and falling. And then look at his little brothers behind him. They looking like, boy, you better get away. But I want to get me some more snacks, so I'm gonna stay sitting on this couch. Them kids back here is still sitting, and this one right here. And like I said, this is another situation where he looked like the oldest child. So we just seen little brothers run off and leave their little brother. Now we got the big brother right here, scared and like really truly screaming in fear. Putting fear in your children, I don't think it's anything funny about that. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so we got this little boy. Oh, look how cute he is. Look how he running. You guys look at his hands. Look at his hands. He look like he look like he about to get a Heisman trophy. How he hit the Heisman on him. Bless his heart. And then the little boy sitting back here by the pumpkin on the couch, and he just really crying. Oh my God, this is insane. Okay, let me see here. Oh, and look, that little boy right there, he's so young and little, and he's really, really crying because he's scared. And he's so little, he's even probably scared to get up and run. Now, this picture is really sad right here because he's so little, he is scared to run. You just see him crying right here by the pumpkin. And you guys know when they first started the photo shoot, they probably warmed them up with some candy. They probably gave the kids some candy before they started taking the photos and before Freddie came out, because he came out back here by the woods. Yes, he is a little baby. He is a little baby. And that little baby probably barely one or just probably turned 1 years old. See, he too young for that. Y'all need to make sure kids be of age. If y'all are gonna try to pull these type of pranks, at least make sure that they're at an older age. Because you got to think, kids. When it comes to us being set in our ways, they say the average person are set in their ways at the age of 5 or 6. And with these kids being such a tender age, like 5 and under, do you know, even though you laugh and you got all these likes and shares in this photo shoot, there's going to be a lot of kids left traumatized. And I think a lot of the parents are not gonna really realize it until later on. Let me try to make this a little bigger. Okay, that's a little bigger there. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so we got him right here with this little baby. See, this is getting really sick to me, I think. A lot of people probably think it's a joke, but I say the fact that this baby is so guilty. Okay, Keita, she said, I'm guilty of playing pranks on my auntie. The social worker told me to stop because it teaches them. Hold on, did you say your aunt? Yeah. It teaches them to fear and they won't trust you. Yes. And I think walking around in fear, that's the worst feeling you could ever feel. Next to depression, fear. Oh, on your kids. Okay. I was gonna say your auntie, she can handle it unless she got heart problems. But you meant on your kids, okay. But yeah, I remember us, like me and my cousins, we used to play like little bitty. It used to be little bitty harmless pranks like on my grandmother, but like it was like this game they had where it was like 10 pieces of gum and y'all take turns chewing the gum and like three of the oh you okay girl. I know how them typos be, girl. I didn't make typos making titles and stuff. I'd be like, girl, I misspelled this. Let me go back and spell this right. But I was Keita, I was thinking, I was like, dang, Keita, you playing pranks on your old auntie. I hope she ain't got no heart problems, girl. Now that's one thing people you need to know whether a person got heart problems before you play a prank on them. Because some people can't take those pranks. Their heart can't take it. Okay, let me kind of ease it back so y'all can kind of see the background. Okay, so you see that little picture here with that little bitty boy. Okay, this picture right here. Look, the girl, she done got so scared, she done ripped her bow off and everything. She done ripped her bow off and everything. She was so scared. Alkeita said, "Now I'm scared of my auntie. We good though." Okay, you know everybody got that auntie that'll yank their ear or pinch them or something like that. It's something about them old school people. They used to love to pinch kids. Man, you talking about the torture that we went through. LOL, remember Spike was the only bad one. We used to have these old school people that used to pinch our ear. They pinch your skin and twist it. I'm like, how do you do this? This hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. We literally used to seem like we was getting tortured back in the days. It was crazy. Okay. But okay, so yeah, she done ripped her bow off. She was so scared. Bless her heart. Dang, look at him. He looked like eyes free. Eyes free. Eyes free. Look at him holding his hand. He looked like he is crying out to God. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Well, at least he not up on him trying to touch him. Cause he probably realized how scared he is. So he not gonna try to touch him or nothing like that. But he do look like that. Look how he holding on to his hand like he is running to pray. Like, yes, like that was crazy. Man. He was ruthless. Yes. Oh my God, that boy is running. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Let's see. I think we just got a few more. Okay, so she looked like she's scared, but at least she not running. And at least she's not running like crying or nothing like that. She got on a cute little tutu. I mean, I think the whole idea of the Halloween themed photo shoot was nice, but as far as bringing Freddy Krueger out, and you guys, if you just look at the history of Freddy Krueger with them having this photo shoot with the children, I don't know. I just look at it sideways. You guys go and look that up. The history of Freddy Krueger. It'll tell you everything, and you know why I'm looking at it in that way when it's pertaining to these children. Um. Oh my God, you guys remember? You know who this little boy looked like? I'm gonna draw it in a little bit closer. This little boy Now this little boy look like Halle Berry's son from Saving Isaiah. Tell me I'm lying. This look like Saving Isaiah. This little boy looks like the kid from Saving Isaiah. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. I swear he do. Don't he look like Saving Isaiah? Look, I was out there in them streets. I didn't know what to do. I want my baby. Babies don't even know Freddie, but he looks scary. I will run too. Girl, yeah, I will run. And yeah, that's the thing. The kids don't know Freddie history, but you know what? When them kids grow up, and don't he look like that little Saving Isaiah boy, Keita? I promise he do. You said he does. I swear he looked just like Saving Isaiah, reincarnated. So it don't look like he was just trying to grab him. But I noticed it was some of them kids, some of those kids, it looked like he was trying to grab at them. Now that's the messed up part, I think, about all of it, about them, like him trying to grab her. Like, look, he even had the glove on with this little girl, bless her heart. He even had the sharp glove on. Now, I think she was probably the biggest kid out of everyone at the photo shoot. And if you guys just look a little closer, I'm gonna draw it in, but look at how Freddie's mask look. It just looks so real. It looks so real. Oh, it do look scary. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, me as a grown person, if my friends invited me to a photo shoot and Freddie or Jason came out behind me, and let's say Jason had that big old weapon that he had, I probably would have been scared too. And I can't run that fast. Shoot. Probably been and caught me. Shoot, God forbid if I'm ever really in a situation and gotta run, Lord, watch over me. That's all I can say. Cause I was never the one to run track back in the look at you kicking up the smoke. You would have been gone, Keita. I was gonna say back in high school, y'all, I ain't never run no track. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie. I was never the most athletic person in the school or nothing like that. I played volleyball back in the 8th grade for a little bit. I think that's the only history I have of being in athletics or anything. That's about it. But yeah, she I think she is about the oldest girl out of the whole photo shoot. And then this boy, he don't look like he was just too scared, but I really can't see his facial expression because he do got his head turned. So I don't know if he's screaming or I don't know if he just posing. I don't know the deal with him, but he do look like he's much older than the other kids that I've shown before. So okay, so this is the one that I wanted you guys to see. Do you see this? This is the only girl right here that actually smiled for the picture. And I seen people comment in the comment section and they was like, when you get along with your demons, when you and your demons cool. And I seen some people comment and say she probably the one that gathered all the kids together so they could pull the prank on them. And a lot of people, was saying a lot of things. But yeah, I said it's cool that at least one child out of the whole photo shoot actually faced her fears. And you see, she still looked like she's a little scared, but she looked like she's cool and she's just going with it. So yeah, I said I think that's the cool part about it. He put the scary little Freddy Krueger hat on her. That's why, like, when I looked through all the pictures, I was like, let me see which picture I'm gonna put on the thumbnail because I didn't want to put some screaming child on the thumbnail. YouTube probably wouldn't have liked it that. But yeah, I think that's cool that at least one child got the humor of their parents' dark humor. Because that's one thing I think when it comes to a sense of humor, like stuff that some people think is funny, it may be kind of on a darker side. Some people do have a darker sense of humor, and some of the stuff that they may think funny, other people may look at it like, "Why did you do that?" But wow, you guys, I am really, really looking forward to Halloween, and most definitely, I'm gonna try to come with, even if it's just a short, little hour video. I want to come with a video on Halloween. I've been shopping around for my costumes, so I'm really, really looking forward to Halloween this year. I don't think this would have ever been an idea that I would have done as far as with my children. I don't want to implant fear into my children, especially when it comes to the boys, because just think if they're at this age and they're really traumatized, probably the littlest thing, anybody sneaking up on them, they'll be like, "Oh!" Every time somebody walk in the room, "Oh, oh, I didn't see you." Every time a person come from out of nowhere, they're gonna probably think about this. And every time somebody just simply walk up on them, they're probably gonna be scared. I want to be. I've been looking around for this costume. It's like it's a type of witch, but it's like a high priestess, African witch. And it's like an exotic looking witch. Girl, you just gonna have to see it. But it's a Halloween costume store like right up the road from where I live. And I think the best time to like get in there is really now, because once you get to like a week before Halloween, oh my God, this place is so packed. This place is so packed. It's so many people there. But oh yeah, once I get my costume together, yes, I'm most definitely gonna post a picture. I'm most definitely gonna go live and probably look up. And you know what? It's a lot of scary stories that have went on. Like where I'm from, I live in Arkansas, and it's so many scary stories that have went on around here. So what I said I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dress up in my costume and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna talk about some of those scary stories that have went on. And it's some really scary stories. As a matter of fact, let's see. It's like every time I go and try to search for something, I end up bumping myself offline. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna try to find this one. But most definitely, I want to talk about this story on Halloween. I want to talk about this story right here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, Arkansas man, Arkansas man. Oops. Family. Okay, so this is actually one of the stories that I am going to talk about on Halloween. Now, this story right here, you guys, this story is insane. Let me see if I can find the article. If I can find the article on here. Okay, so this man right here is from Little Rock. I mean, no, no, no. He's from Arkansas. He's from Arkansas. Okay, let me see. I have to share the correct screen. I'm gonna get Freddy Krueger off of here. Okay, it's over for you, Freddy. We gotta get off into another story. And this one, you guys know Freddy Krueger is not a true story, but from what I heard, Freddy Krueger is partially true. The part about a guy's mother being admitted to a mental health facility and being the R word by multiple men and getting pregnant. I heard that part of the story was true. But as far as the other stuff, I really don't think all of it was true. You know, about them setting him on fire and him coming back to life and all of that. I don't really think all of that was true. But partially, I heard that the Freddy Krueger story was partially true. I mean, that's what I heard. You guys know how the rumors can go. And especially when people sitting around and, you know, they're trying to conjure up these little Halloween stories to get people spooked out. Sometimes it's fun to be scared sometimes. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes, especially like if you with your guy or something, sometimes being scared can be kind of fun. But okay, let me read this to you guys. Okay, so Ronald Gene Simmons, he went on a 16 person, he took out 16 people. He went on a spree. And 14 of them was his own family. So this is a story. I don't know, maybe I could just get into part of it now just to give you guys a little, but this story, the rabbit hole goes really, really deep on this story. I was saying I didn't want to get off into all of this because it I'm gonna warn you guys right now, okay? This story is a whole lot of graphic points and parts in this story. So I think just kind of merging this with it, you know how YouTube is with these videos. They will she said, yes, this is the stuff I like. Oh yes, I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I ever since I was younger though, I always had like a fascination and a love for horror movies. That's just it's always been me. I always like that's why I always felt like I had a connection with, you know, the other side and just with the spiritual world because I was always intrigued by things, not like by killers or nothing, but by scary stuff. But I'm going to tell you guys about this. I'm going to make the screen bigger so you guys can see what I see. And we're going to, let me go here. Okay. To those who oppose to the DP, as you know what I mean, that's like when someone does something and they have to go to the court, and the court decide that they no longer need to live because of the crime they did. So, in this particular case, anything short of taking him out would be cruel and an unusual punishment. So, this is the guy right here. His name is Gene. Ronald Gene Simmons is his name. In Arkansas, December the 28th, 1987, a retired military serviceman, Ronald Gene Simmons, he walked into a law firm and he fatally ended up basically pow-powing his secretary. And then he went to the oil company, a convenience store, and then he went to his former workplace at the Woodline Motor Freight, where he ended up pow-powing the people who fired him. So he just went on a pow-pow spree. And if you guys want to, there's some really good YouTubers on here. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, because when I was looking up these stories, let's see, this is September. I started reading up on this like back in May. And I said, you know, since this, I feel like I get on these platforms and I talk about people all over the world and news stories all over the world. But sometimes we got to focus on where we is. So I'm like, I'm looking at stuff that went on in my state, in the history of a lot of things. And I found out a lot of things like what Gene Simmons did have went on around my state a whole lot. And actually I ended up finding out that this guy was having a inappropriate relationship with some of his daughters. The rabbit hole goes very deep on this story right here. So once I get everything together, you guys make sure y'all have y'all snacks and y'all popcorn and everything together, because I'm gonna get into and break this story down. And like I said, I know let me go and get this off the screen, because I know once I do that video, most definitely, you know how YouTube is, they don't like to put ads on certain things. So I most definitely know once I get off into everything about that video probably won't get monetized. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I want to bring this information. I want to talk about some spooky stuff. We are in the spooky season right now. So, if you guys didn't check out all the photo shoot pictures, you guys make sure you go back to the front of the video to check out the story for Gene Simmons. It will be coming very soon. I might end up doing the video even before Halloween, and I might save a really scary, true story that came from out of Little Rock. I'm gonna probably save that one for Halloween, but I'm probably gonna go off and get off into this maybe tomorrow because I am off work tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig and get all of my articles together on the Gene Simmons case, and I'll just go ahead and come back tomorrow with this story because I said I want to go ahead and get off into this. But if you guys want to, probably check out some videos about this on your own, just go to the YouTube search engine and put in Gene Simmons. Let me pull him up one more time so you guys don't forget his name here. Let me see. Okay, hold up, that's not it. Okay, let me put in what I put in first. Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to check out just some videos on him, on your own, I just want to tell you what you say. You away from me, okay? Because I was just finna say, girl, you gotta burn some sage. I already saged my house down. You guys know tonight is the full moon, so send some good energy. The bad energy, send it out and let all the good energy in. Everything that you need to let go, send it out. Let it go, let it go, and embrace all of the light from this shining, ever so powerful full moon tonight. So most definitely, I thank you guys for being here with me today. I think Kimmy was caught up on the phone with her man, so she wasn't able to come through. But most definitely, I know she'll be coming through next time. But most definitely, you guys, I'm coming with that Ronald Gene Simmons story tomorrow, and that is the story about a man who went on a spree and took the lives of 16 people, and 14 of those people was Ronald Simmons family members. So you guys most definitely, if you have not subscribed to the channel and became a member of the Talk Nation family, most definitely you want to do that. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You will receive notifications every time I go live or just simply upload a video. Thank you. I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad too. Thank you so much. And you know what? Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was speaking to a few of my clients today. They were kind of older, not real old, but I say like 70s, early 70s. But he was telling me that him and his wife, they went and got the thing. And both of them still ended up getting sick and stuff. And I was just telling him, I think when it comes to this that's going around, I think it seemed like they're trying to target and get, the older people and people who are heavier in weight. They usually have more problems with, trying to get over it than just regular people. And, he was like, you're probably right. So I said, I got to get up in the morning, go for a walk. I got to get back on my fitness stuff. Because I know y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, about a month ago, I had posted a little picture when I was in the gym. I was trimming up. I got to get back to it because health is wealth. Health is wealth. So I most definitely got to get back into it. And it's crazy when you start working out and you feel that good energy and you feel like you're motivated. And then something happened, like I got sick for 3 weeks straight. And it just seemed like it just kind of knocked off my rhythm. I had my fitness trainer, great fitness trainer. If you guys ever in Little Rock want to work out, go over there by the Little Rock Zoo. Some great trainers in there. They got good equipment. It's very cheap. If you just want to go in there and work out one day, I think it's like probably $4 or $5 or something. But yeah, it's a cool place. War Memorial, Jim Daly Fitness Center. You guys ever in Little Rock and need to work out real quick, make sure you check it out. And please, 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 hold on, let me post it again so you guys will remember what I'm coming with tomorrow. So you guys, I have a little taste of what I'm going to talk about. Please, please, please make sure you hit that like button. So, yes, you guys, this is what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, Mr. Ronald Gene Simmons. Okay, so this is going to give you a short, little brief rundown of Ronald Gene Simmons Sr. He was born on July the 15th in 1940, and he ended up passing on June the 25th in 1990. He was an American spree, the K word, and he took out 16 people over a week, period. And this happened in Arkansas in 1987. He's a retired military serviceman. Simmons ended up taking the life of 14 family members, including a daughter he had. Oh, see, I can't talk about all this right now. But yes, you guys make sure you hit that sub button and you guys will most definitely hear the rest of that. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here with me. And I most definitely will come with this story. I'm going to get all my articles together. So I'm looking forward to it, you guys. All right. I'm signing out, Katie Talk 101. Love you guys. And thank you so much for your time. All right. Till next time, tomorrow. Good night.